sitting a business garden table with a chart to the side, and he is writing the vision for entrepreneurship. Monroe is writing with such precision as Amora looks at the plan and places up into his face intently. He is including tiny, intricate details step by step. The business plan is coming to life right in front of both their eyes. She opened her mouth slowly and asked, "Where did you learn this?" He pointed at the books in front of him. Amora stands up and walks slowly to the chart to write in the projected numbers of their business vision plan projection. He leans back with a grin of pride and sheer happiness. Midway, the evil stepsisters come to mock them, saying it will fail and it's a waste of time. "Oh wow, look at this. A little garden dream. You really think this is going somewhere? It's a waste of time." Monroe stops writing. His jaw tightens. Amora's smile fades. "We are building something real. You wouldn't understand." "No, we understand perfectly." Monroe tends to her with full intentional care and love. She gathers herself after 5 minutes, and they both, on cue, began to pray over their dream, in which they put God first to continue building it together no matter what family or anyone says. Amora, visibly upset, begins to feel dizzy. She asks Monroe for ice water to cool off. He brings 2 cold towels, placing one on her head, another on her neck gently. After 2 more hours of writing, brainstorming, erasing, and doing numbers, they stand up and decide to visit the park. Monroe feels some fresh and fun will be helpful to her and them together as a couple. She enjoyed being led by Monroe as a passenger on a double bike. It was a beautiful sunny day with fragrant flowers that lined the pond. Ducks nearby noticed them. Even the animals could feel their positive energy. They stopped to lay the food Amora prepared for lunch hour. Ducks ran to them to eat too. Amora and Monroe laughed full belly laughs, especially at the duck who tried hard to run off with her backpack. Meanwhile, the stepsisters were back at their apartment scheming all night long, losing sleep. The fire crackles low, casting restless shadows across the room as the clock inches toward midnight. While the rest of the world sleeps, they remain awake, alert, and consumed. Papers are spread like pieces of a quiet war across the table. Numbers, signatures, clauses, all dissected under their watchful eyes. One studies the bank statement line by line, tracing every transaction, every pattern, every vulnerability. The other leans over the inheritance. With document interpossession, pen in hand, and altering fate with deliberate strokes. Monroe's name, once firmly placed, is now scratched away with cold precision. There is no laughter now. No mockery. Only focus. They are not acting on impulse. This is calculated deception and greed. The binoculars hanging from their necks hint at how long this has been unfolding, watching, waiting, studying from a distance before Monroe or Amora would ever see this coming. They both snickered in a sinister tone. They both knew that if Monroe and Amora parted ways, then he would fall into deep depression. So the next step in their calculated evil deeds was to use their own medical license as nursing assistants to make a fake DNA test, and they did just that. They would pretend to care about him and suggest a doctor who would deem him a vulnerable adult. In the previous episode of Platinum Luxury Stories, Amora had announced her pregnancy to Monroe. His joy overflowed with the news of him becoming a father. He in turn told his stepsisters, who pretended to be happy for them. They even came to have tea with Amora, but still in the back of their little minds they schemed even more to separate them from love. Thank you for watching this far, and hit subscribe for the next episode. Long before she became pregnant, at a cheese and wine convention, one sister even looked at her engagement ring in disgust when Amora looked away from her. Her ring was so beautiful as it shimmered in the sunlight. She and Monroe continued to build their businesses and build their love, but even then snakes get bigger at the top. Be sure to keep your love life private and your dreams a secret from those who are not building anything. Amora had always believed love would feel like peace, steady, grounding, and warm. When she met Monroe, that belief finally made sense. He wasn't just charming, he was intentional. The way he listened, the way he showed up, the way he chose her every single day, it felt real. Not rushed. Not forced. Just right. For the first time, Amora wasn't guessing where she stood. She knew. What she didn't expect was everything that came with him. At first, his family seemed welcoming. Smiles, compliments, polite conversations over dinner. But beneath it all, something felt off, like kindness wrapped too tightly around hidden tension. Amora ignored it. And she didn't want suspicion to poison something so pure. Then the comments started. Small at first. Must be nice to come into something already built. Some people get lucky, I guess. You sure she's here for you, and not what you have? Monroe looked in disbelief as Amora got up to leave. He said, "Please, Amora, stay and dance with me." As he reached for her hand, he continued saying, "My sisters were just leaving. Even if they don't, the remainder of the night belongs to you and I. My love for you is real." Please consider subscribing for more of Platinum Luxury Stories as Monroe and Amora danced the night away and woke up the next day embraced lovingly in each other's arms.